New York Mets for game number one of the three-game series. And it's the first time this season that the Phillies have played the Mets. And the last time the Phillies played the Mets was in the postseason last year, and they beat us. So the Phillies come in this game 13-9 on the season. The Mets come in this game 15-7 on the season. And pitching for the Phillies tonight will be Aaron Nola, and pitching for the Mets tonight will be Tyrone McGee. So we're gonna see how we do against that. And here we go, your Phillies start line. We got Bryson Stott, Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Cal Silver, Nick Castellanos, Matt Kepler, Jason Reed, Alabama, and Johan Rojas. That's your Phillies start lineup. So no winning more still because you know the injury list thingy. So that's another thing. And yeah, so that's still a thing. So that's still a thing right there. So you know. Oh yeah, and Juan Soto's playing for the Mets, so we gotta try to stop him from hitting home runs. You gotta try to stop that. So and welcome and how you good evening to you, Star Wars 99. Welcome to the stream, man. At least you got to see us. At least you get to be part of the stream tonight, so you don't have to miss out on anything. And by the way, Stars Night, how was your Easter? How was your Easter yesterday? Did you do anything fun with the family? Anything for Easter? Did you have a good Easter yesterday? So just asking, cause as well, just asking everything. Since I'm asking some. That's good to know. Yeah, I just like to know, because since I'm so, nosy anyway, so let's get this game started. That's good, because my Easter was good too. Yeah, it's a good time with church and everything, a good Easter, so. Yeah, so let's get this three-game season out of the way. Phillies and Mets. A postseason rematch in the regular season. How you like that, right? Right. So coming off the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stott on the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Top of the first. Here we go. Tyrone McGill got a pitch. Gonna be Robert St. Rainbow. Running catch goes balls on him. Tyrone McGill got another pitch. Gonna be Robert St. Rainbow. Running catch goes to strike one is 1-1. What's up, there? So they put a comment. I know what's the exit tonight. Again. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch. Gonna be Robert St. Rainbow. Running catch goes to ball two. The 2-1. Yep, we in the Queens, New York, y'all. It's NFL. Hope we don't lose this game. No, I'm just saying. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch. Gonna be Robert St. Rainbow. What in the hell is when this one wearing on? What kind? Wait, what a bag? What the hell? That was a hair on bag? And Bryson Stott pops out to the shortstop for Cisco Lindor. And Bryson Stott's out. Bryson Stott, you over one? I forgot about Juan Soto. Ah, damn it. That damn. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out, top of the first. Here we go. So McGill got a pitch. Gonna be Trey Gray for win. Ronnie's catch goes to balls 1-0. And until McGill got another pitch. Gonna be Trey Gray for win. Ronnie's catch goes to strike one is 1-1. Yeah. That's why I said we gonna face Juan Soto eventually, and I knew it was gonna be when he joined the Mets. That was gonna happen. And yeah, they say that. And Tim McGill got another pitch in there for Trey Gray for a running catch goes to ball two, the 2-1. Oh, that's a hand warmer thing. I forgot baseball players do have those things. It's just they don't use them. They have them for the shoe companies they sign with. They just don't use them. And Tim McGill got another pitch in there for Trey Gray for it. Running catch goes to strike two, it's a 2-2. Running catch goes to ball two, 2-1. And Tim McGill got another pitch for Trey. Running catch goes to strike two, the 2-2. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch in there for you try to great boring. Ronnie's catch goes to ball three, it's a 3-2, the 4 count. Shout out to 6 people watching stream if you don't want to like. And then we give another pitch to Trey Rayburn. And that is ball four. And Trey Turner is walked and will advance to first base for the Phillies. And this is Trey Turner's first walk of the game. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got three-time MVP Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. We got one free player on first base, one out on top of the first. Here we go. And two again, got a pitch for Bryce, and Bryce Harper asked for timing, and Bryce took a running back on since base one. And Tyrone again, got a pitch for Bryce, get ready to win. Ronnie's catch goes the balls 1-0. What's your little dirt on your damn jersey? Yeah, they got to clean that. And two again, got another pitch for Bryce, get ready to win. Ronnie's catch goes to strike one is 1-1. Yeah, y'all seen it if y'all watching your TV, right? Bryce Harper jersey got a little bit dirt on it, right? His road jersey got a little bit dirt on it, right? You seen it, right? I'm not blind, right? I got the window Bryce Harper jersey on. I'm watching this game in sports, whatever. Yeah, I'm seeing it, young. And to the room again, gonna have Biscuit and Bryce great boy. Running catch goes the ball to the 10-1. I guess it needs Yeah, the Pope died for y'all. If y'all are like Christian people and everything, the Pope passed away. I think he passed away. I think over the weekend. My girlfriend Naomi told me about it, and it's sad for all those Christian people. He was a big supporter. He came to the city of Philadelphia, and he came here, and he was a big supporter. He supports everybody. He supports the LGBT community. Okay, he be there for the Pope was there for like the trans people and stuff. So. And he trans wasn't really affects of that because he was that guy for them. He listened to their stories and everything. So, and time again, got another pitch can everybody's get ready for it. Swing and a miss, a strike two. And Taylor again got another pitch can everybody's get ready for it. Swing and Vice Over strikes out and foul team. And Vice Over's out. Vice Over, you overwhelmed your first strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Schwarber next to bat for the Phillies. We got one free for first base, 2 outs, top of the first. Here we go. Take home again, got a pitch connect for Schwarber, get ready for a swing and a miss, and that strike one is on one. And take home again, got another pitch connect for Schwarber, get ready for it. Riding catch go, that's balls 1-1. Once more, we gotta do good get this Mets because the next team we played after the Mets is gonna be your former team, the freaking Cubs, and they next on Friday, so we gotta go over to Chicago for that one. So yeah, but we're gonna just focus on the Mets tonight for 3 games that we have because they're the next one. So and Taylor home again, got another pitch, can have baseball, we go ready for it. Ronnie's catch go, that strike two is a 1-2. And Tim again got another pitch connect, but he's swinging great, but he's swinging that one, that's a 5 balls and 1-2. And he was trying to get there. Throwing the jersey right there sliding. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch connect for you. Swing get ready for it. And Tyrone McGill threw a pitch over to his first baseman, P. Alonso, to make sure that Trey Turner got the first base bag. Pick a 10 number 1 at first base. I got the polar bears over there. Let's go the polar bear. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch connect for you. Swing get ready for it. Right as catch goes, the ball 2 is a 2-2. And Jerome again got another pitch connect for you. Got another pitch connect for you. Swerve Great Boring. And Castro was pops out to the third baseman, Britt Betty, in foul territory, and Castro was out. Castro, we over 1. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So we still have a score. We have a score game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets turn the bat. Let's see what the Mets can do when they turn the bat at the bottom of the first. And the 3 Mets players do the bat at the bottom of the first be Francisco Lindor, Juan Soto, and Pete Alonso. Hey, yeah. It says that was a call day. AJ Brown's car has been found. A search party will now come to an end. We're glad the car is back. Not a good look, Boone. Why was somebody still wide receiver? Why we still Eagles player? Why we still Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver player AJ Brown's call for? Why was somebody still the Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver AJ Brown's call for? Why would somebody do that? Cause they ain't got it bad, but why would somebody do that, man? Just man, that's just wrong. And here go the Mets starting lineup. We got Francisco Lindor, Juan Soto, P. Alonso, Brandon Nimmo, Jesse Winger, Luis Torino, Louis Angels Acuna, Red Betty, and Tyrone Taylor. And that is your Mets starting lineup. And here comes Aaron Nola ready to pitch, y'all. It's gonna go good. It's gonna go bad. What's Edward? You don't need to tell me about that. I ain't asked you to tell me what the Mets and the Marlins. I didn't ask you for that, so you didn't have to tell me that. I need to know them. So coming up bat for the Mets, we have Francisco Lindor coming bat for the Mets. Some Mets players on base, 0 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. And Lindor got a pitch for Lindor the way for him. And Francisco Lindor asked for time on your Francisco Lindor right in the Mets was in the base for him. And Aaron Nola got a pitch for Lindor the way for Ronald Cutts goes balls for now. Aaron Nola got a pitch for Lindor the way for Ronald Cutts goes strike 1-1. And Aaron Nola got another pitch for Lindor the way for him. Ronald Cutts goes the ball 2-1. And Aaron Nola got another pitch for Lindor the way for him. You swing at that one, that's a 5 ball to 2. You see that, Star Wars? A Marlins fan came in here and tell me the score of the game of his game that his team has against the Cincinnati Reds. I'm like, I didn't even ask him for that because Edwin just told me that. And I'm like, why would you tell me the score of the Marlins and Reds game? Like, I need to know that. And Aaron only got another pitch coming up for him. Lindor is ready for him. You swing it, that one goes high in the air, go way back there. That ball's going, gone. Solo home run for Francisco Lindor, and the Mets are on the board. So the score is the Phillies have 0 runs, the Mets have 1 run. The Phillies and the Mets get the first run score in the bottom of the first, thanks to Francisco Lindor. Now it's 1-0 Mets. And this is Francisco Lindor's 4th home run on the 21st season on a 5 ball to right field. Right field. Aaron Nola, you starting off home runs, getting knocked off of you again. What the hell, bro? Like, what is this? Like, come on with the yo. This is why I know your record is you 0-4. This is why, because you always let everything happen. And speaking of this, guess who's at the play, y'all? Guess who's at the freaking play? Guess who's at the freaking play, y'all? It was Soto. I'm about to scream. He hit someone. Yeah. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Juan Soto go next to bat for the Mets. The Mets players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch for you. What you want? Get ready for it. Runner catch go to strike 1-1. Aaron Nola got another pitch for you. Want? Wait for it. Runner catch goes to balls 1-1. Aaron Nola got another pitch for you. Want? Get ready for it. Runner catch goes to ball 2. The 2 is a 2-1. And Aaron Nola got another pitch for you. Want? Get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Is a 2-2. The guy that faced up was body four. Oh my god. Yeah. Once a we was yeah once it was a Padres player. I think it was the one time then came Yankee. No, yeah. It was a Padres player, then a Yankee. Now he's a 9-9. He's a damn right. So yeah. And Aaron Nolan got another pitch coming for you. Want to wait for it? Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Juan Soto was out. First strikeout for Aaron Nolan, 1K. We strike that Juan Soto. I got him. Yes. Hey, Juan Soto, we got your behind. We got you. Your first at bat, and we got you. We got you at your first at bat. I ain't like that. First at bat, we strike out Juan Soto. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have P. Alonso come next to bat for the Mets. No Mets players on base. 1 out, bottom of the first. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch coming for you. Get ready for it. Ronald catch go to strike 1 is on 1. I'm mad that Aaron Nola let a home run get knocked on him by Francisco Lindor. That was horrible. Like why would you let that happen? And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming for you. Get ready for it. Right now catch go to strike 2 is 0-2. You let Francisco Lindor hit a home run for you, Aaron Nola. Like that's embarrassing right there. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming for you. Get ready for it. Is it right to Trey Turner? That was just like line drive right there to him. Not across his ass, right there, just done. Call it what it is. And we're gonna pitch for you, get ready for it. And P. Alonso lines out to the shortstop Trey Turner, and P. Alonso is out. Thank you, Z, for the compliment. You can compliment me, but just don't ask me out because I got a whole relationship, you know that. Faithfulness is what it is. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Brandon Nimmo come next to bat for the Mets. No Mets players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch coming for Nimmo. Get ready for it. Ronald catches go to strike 1 is on 1. Aaron Nola got another pitch coming for you. Nimmo. Get ready for it. Ronald catches go to strike 2 is 0-2. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming for you. Nimmo. Get ready for it. Shout out to you watching stream in the 5 likes. Aaron Nola got another pitch coming for Nimmo. Get ready for it. He swung at that one. That's a 5 balls 0-2. That didn't count because he just hit that. That doesn't count as a thing. My bad. Yeah, swing that one. That's a 5 balls 0-2. Yeah, that does count. Aaron Nola got another pitch coming for you. Then we'll get ready for it. Right now, catch goes to balls 1-2. Yeah, this started off bad because, Lindor hit a home run off of him, so that just kind of made everything worse. Aaron Nola got another pitch coming for you. Then we'll get ready for it. Aaron Nola got another pitch coming for you. Then we'll get ready for it. And Brandon Nimmo flies out to left fielder Max Kevlin, and Brandon Nimmo's out. And that's 3 outs for the Mets. That's 3 outs for the Mets. So score is the Phillies have 0 runs, the Mets have 1 run. That's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do when they turn the bat at the top of the second. And now it's 1-0 Mets. And the 3 Philly players to the bat at the top of the second will be Nick Castellanos, Max Kepler, and J.T. Amuno. I don't know why Aaron Nola let that freaking let Fernando hit a home run off of him. If he had been consistent, if he would have struck out Lindor and instead of letting him get a home run off of him, they wouldn't have strike first. So that's just one thing. They wouldn't have let that happen. But you know what? We gotta come back. The offense gotta try to do something because we gotta try to do something. Because we gotta fight back. Because we just got I don't know, we just got rocked right there. Good thing it wasn't Juan Soto hit a home run. It was good thing it wasn't Juan Soto that hit a home run off of Aaron Nola because if Aaron Nola would have got a home run knocked him by Juan Soto, we'll be having a different saying right now. And then we're looking at everything different. All right, here we go. Back. Here we go, guys. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos on the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Top of the second. Here we go. So McGill got a pitch connect by Castellanos. Get ready for Ronnie catch goes balls new. So McGill got another pitch connect for you and Castellanos. Ronnie catch goes the ball 2-2 new. So McGill got another pitch connect by Castellanos. Get ready for Ronnie catch goes the ball 3 is a 3-0. Something bad happened today. Yeah. Taylor McGill got another pitch connect by Castellanos. Great board. Ronnie catch goes the strike one is a 3-1. Come on, Nick Cassian, you gotta do something for the city of Philadelphia, man. The Pope just died. The Pope just died today. And you know the whole city of Philadelphia lost the freaking Pope, man. And you know that. So we gotta do this for the city, because man, they you gotta do something because that just happened. And Tom McGill got another pitch coming up by Cassian. Great for you swinging that one. That's a 5 balls, a 3-2 with the full count. And Tom McGill got another pitch coming by Cassian. Great for him. Riders catch go, that's strike 3, and Nick Castellanos is out. Nick Castellanos, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout? No, like, today's like not a good, today's a sad Monday. Well, the Pope just died, so like, literally, like, every Christian person right now is just sad in the world, all around the world, So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Matt Kepler next to bat for the Phillies, no Philly players on base, 1 out, top of the second, here we go. So McGill got a pitch connect by Kepler, get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes, the ball's 1 out. And Jerome McGill got another pitch connect by Kepler, get ready for it. He swinging that one, that's a 5 balls, 1-1. And Jerome McGill got another pitch connect by Kepler, get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes to strike 2 is a 1-2. And Jerome McGill got another pitch connect by Kepler, get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes to strike 3. And Matt Kepler's out. Matt Kepler, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout? What we yeah. And those stars has something to say like, what was Kepler? Look at it. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got JT Marino coming next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs. Top of the second. Here we go. Tyrone McGill got a pitch coming by JT Gray. You swing it out when that's the 5 balls on one. Tyrone McGill got another pitch coming by JT Gray. Riding's catch is good. That's the ball is 1-1. What's up, Jason? And they have some Phillies baseball on a Monday night, right? So it's the work week for me, back to work, making money again. And then McGill got another pitch coming by JT Gray for one. You swing it that one, that's the 5 balls and 1-2. Back to the regular work grind again. I'm gonna do the new tradition I'm gonna start doing. I'm not gonna really stay up too late like I normally would. And so like once I'm done coming to busy, I'm gonna have a little bit of time to relax, but I'm gonna go back to normal time again. We're gonna just start it up because we're back at it, why not? And Taylor McGill got another pitch for JT Gray point. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3, and JT McGill was out. JT McGill said you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Phillies have 0 runs, the Mets have 1 run. Moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets turn the bat. Let's see what the Mets can do when they turn the bat at the bottom of the second. And the 3 Mets players do the bat at the bottom of the second be Jesse Winker, Louis 20, and Luis Angels Acuna. And those I was like, what are we doing? I have no clue right now. So according to the Statcast, Rafael Machon registered at a 1.83 second pot time, throwing at Alcala style with the 10th to steal in the 4th inning. It was tied for his fastest pot time to the second base on. Wow, that's good to know. That's some good information to know. I have to read that real closely just to make sure. That's good to know. All right, Aaron Nolan's back to pitching again, yo. Yeah, we did suck in extra innings yesterday. Yeah, we did. It was horrible, man. So coming up the bat for the Mets, we had Jesse Winker. Winker coming to bat for the Mets. No Mets players on base. 0 outs. 5 in the second. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch in there for Jesse Gray Bruin. Ronald catch goes to balls 1-0. Aaron Nola got another pitch in there for Jesse Gray Bruin. Ronald catch goes to balls 2-2-0. Yeah, we would have sucked the Marlins if we would have won yesterday. That was like, yo. And then the Mets started getting all the runs and extra innings, and then that's how we lost 7-5 yesterday. That was on the Flash birthday. That was horrible. And Aaron Nola got another pitch in the Jesse Gray Bruin. You swing it down, go high near, go way back there. That ball is going, gone. Solo home run for Jesse Winker, and the Mets have extended their lead. So the score, the Phillies have 0 runs, the Mets have 2 runs, and the Mets will get the second run score on the bottom of the second thanks to Jesse Winker's solo home run. And this is Jesse Winker's first home run on the 21 season on the 5 ball to center man. Now it's 2-0 the Mets. Aaron Nolan, you had a home run out 3-5 for Cisco Lindor, and now Jesse Winker. 2 Mets fans did a home run on you. Aaron Nolan, you suck, man. You suck, man. You suck. Another one. You suck, man. I can't. A lot of times we take you out of this game like now because you better not keep it in there too long. Because if you do that, I'll be looking at my talk like really though, because this is ridiculous. Like, yeah. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Lewis Serena's coming next to bat for the Mets. No Mets players on base, 0 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch coming in. Buddy Lewis get ready for running catch, go strike one on one. Aaron Nola got another pitch, Billy Lewis get ready for one. Lewis Serena's runs out to the shortstop, Trey Turner, and do it to the first baseman, right stop in time. And Lewis Serena's that's what I said. Aaron Nola got 2 homers, knocked to you by Lindor and Winker. There you go. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Los Angels. Acuna coming next to bat for the Mets. No Mets players on base. 1 out, bottom of the second. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch coming in for Acuna. Get ready for him. Ronald Catch goes the balls 1-0. And by the way, guys, this is this is um this is Robert Acuna Jr.'s little brother, by the way. If you didn't know that. Yeah, so just something about So Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up for Acuna. Get ready for a swing in the miss, and that strike one is a 1-1. Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up for Acuna. Get ready for him. No, this is my bad. This is a Ryan Coogler Jr.'s little brother, by the way. But if y'all know who Ryan Coogler Jr. is, that's on the Braves. That's his little brother. So let's look at that. That's the five was 1-2. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up for you. Acuna. Get ready for him. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three. And Los Angeles Acuna is out. Second strikeout for Aaron Nola, 2 Ks. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Brett we have Brett Beatty coming up next to bat for the Mets. No Mets plays on base. 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Aaron Nolan got a pitch connect for you break away for it. Ronald Catch goes strike one on one. Aaron Nolan got another pitch connect for you break away for him. You swing at that one. That's a 5-1 0-2. Yeah. My time's a bad manager because any manager by now would have took Aaron Nolan out just for that. Him Homer's not a second home not doing. He would have been taken out of the game already early. Mm-hmm. Aaron Nolan got another pitch connect for you break away for him. And Brett Batty, expert time out, and Brett Batty gets right back in the basketball 6-1 baseball. Aaron Nolan got another pitch connect for you break away for him. Ronald Catch goes the balls 1-2. Aaron Nolan got another pitch connect for you break away for him. And Brett Batty pots out to the shortstop Trey Turner. And Brett Batty is out. And that's 3 outs for the Mets. So scores the Phillies have 0 runs, the Mets have 2 runs, and that's the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies need to turn the bat at the top of the third. Now it's 2-0 Mets. And the three Philly players to the bat at the top of the third will be Alec Bohm, Johan Owens, and Bryson Stott. Alec Bohm has some stat line, and Johan Owens has some stat line. Bryson Stott's 0 for 1. Something else that I didn't understand here. I know, right? So the two people watching anything with the six eyes. I know we gotta hit something because, like, how we go from yesterday we can't hit none at home, and then now we come over to the Cedar Fair we can't even hit. The air only sucks is bitching anyway. And like I said, this can go either way, Star Wars. In the baseball. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Alec Bones in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly first on base. 0 outs. Top of the third. Here we go. Teo McGill got a pitch count by Alec Ray, but running touch goes strike one's on one. Teo McGill got another pitch count by Alec Ray, one. Running touch goes balls 1-1. Need somebody to get on base. I need if you can strike it out. Teo McGill got another pitch count for you, Alec Ray, one. Running catch goes to strike two is 1-2. And Teo McGill got another pitch count for you, Alec Ray, one. You swing at that one, that's a foul ball. You swing at that one, and it goes right into the stands, and that's a foul ball, so 1-2. Teo McGill got another pitch count for you, Alec Ray, one. You swing at that one, it goes right into the stands, and that's another foul ball, it's still 1-2. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch count for you, Alec Ray, one. Running catch goes to ball two, the 2-2. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch count for you, Alec Ray, one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three, and Alabama's out. Alabama, you 0-1 with your first strikeout. We make it Tyler Miguel look like he's the best pitcher out here. He's striking us out here. Hello, for the office, wake up. You like, what are we doing here? So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Johan Rojas coming next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. One out, top of the third. Here we go. Taylor McGill got a pitch count for Rojas, great for one. Ronnie catch goes to strike one's on one. And Taylor McGill got another pitch count for Rojas, great for one. And Johan Rojas, that's for time out. Johan Rojas, go back in the bat by 6 my base runs. And Tyrone McGill got a pitch count for you, Rojas. Got another pitch count for you, Rojas. Great for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike two is 0-2. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch count for you, Rojas. Great for it. You swing at that one, that's a foul ball, 0-2. Wake up. And we got, oh, by the way, Star Wars, we got John Cook in the booth again. John Cook's in the booth with Tom McCarthy on the road now. So we got him in the booth tonight. So John Cook hasn't been in the booth in like how many days? Because he was with his daughter, so we haven't seen him in the booth for a while. So I know they rotate the players out. I know they do that. They rotate the players out. I mean the announcers out. I know they do that. They do that, but it's just been jugglers for a minute. And still McGill got another pitch coming up for you. Oscar Ray Boy swinging that one. That's another 5-0 still on team. And still McGill got another pitch coming up for you. Oscar Ray Boy. Yeah, you know why? Because they mentioned that Jock was gonna be in the booth with Tom McCarthy and doing the Mets series. So and Johan Rojas grinds out to the third baseman Brett Vaddy to the first baseman Pete Alonso in time, and Johan Rojas is out. Johan Rojas, you open one. I know I say your name. They what's up with you? Can't pronounce the name though. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Bryson Stott next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Stay home, McGill got a pitch in there for you, Rod Sunday ready for it. Rodney's catch goes to Rolls 1-0. Yeah, I know, because whenever Jack was on the voice on the pregame show, I was like, yo, yes. He's very just, And tell McGill got another pitch in there for you, Rod Sunday ready for it. He swinging that one, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Bryson Stott will advance the first base for the Bills. Bryson Stott got a hit. So Bryson Stott's 1 for 2, young. And Bryson Stott singles on a 5-0 to the center field, Tyrone Taylor. Finally, we got a hit. Yo. Finally, we got a hit. Thank you, Bryson Stott. We need a hit. We need something. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 people on first base, 2 outs, top of the third. Come on, Trey. You need to get a hit. And take one, McGill got a pitch in by Trey. Great, but running catch goes to Wells 1-0. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch in by Trey. Great, boy. We go right into the stands, and that's the 5 balls of 1-1. That's how you work at the police bad. Somehow, somebody got to do something to stop this. So Trey, get a hit and get on base, and we'll be golden. Mm-hmm. So you know that. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch coming for Trey. Great, boy. And Tyrone McGill threw a pitch over to his first baseman, Pete Alonso, to make sure that Bryce is starting out the first base bag. Pick a 10 number 1 at first base. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch coming by Trey. Great point. Rodney's catch goes to ball 2 to 2-1. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch coming by Trey. Great point. Rodney's catch goes to ball 3 is a 3-1. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch coming by Trey. Great point. And that is ball 4. And Trey Turner has walked and advanced the first base for the Bills. And this is Trey Turner's first walk of the game. No, this is Trey Turner's second walk of the game. What's up, J.E. Peace and Watson? So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got 3-time MVP Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. We got 3 players on first base and second base. 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Harper Nation. Yeah, right. Mike Smith is the best Philly player ever, yeah. And Tyrone McGill got a pitch in by Bryce. Great boy. Ronnie's catch goes to Rolls 1-0. Come on, Bryce. We need to hit out of you, man. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch in by Bryce. Great boy. Ronnie's catch goes to Rolls 2 to 2-0. Tyrone McGill got another pitch coming for you, Bryce Grayboy. Ronnie's catch gloves, the roll 3 is a 3-0. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch for you, Bryce Grayboy. And that is ball 4. And Bryce Harper is ball 3, remains the first base for the Phillies. And this is Bryce Harper's first ball of the game. So the Phillies have Bryce Harper on first base, Trey Turner on second base, and Bryce Stott on third base. Bases loaded for the Phillies. And then next door to the Phillies, Raymond Hayes. Really? But ain't that something? And there's a Mal Vizio. So we have the Mets pitching coach coming up to the mound and talk to him. The Taylor McGill, that ain't good. And that many Castle, because we got a base load situation here. We need Castle with the Grand Slammers out of here. Castle Grand Slam that shit out of here so we could get on the board. And that'll give us 4 runs and we take the damn lead. Still late, that'll still give us a first run, but I mean, you know what I mean. But I'll take Grand Slam out of you, Castle. That would just make it easy because it was score everybody else and plus yourself, and I'll make it 4-2. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Schwarber, the next to bat for the Phillies. Bases over for the Phillies, 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Taylor McGill got a pitch coming for you. Schwarber ready for a running catch, go strike one zone 1. Taylor McGill got another pitch coming for you. Schwarber ready for him. Running catch go. Running catch goes to balls 1-1. When you need a swab bomb, we need a swab bomb right now. And Taylor McGill got another pitch coming for you. Schwarber ready for him. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 is a 1-2. Oh, the Mets fans are standing up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. The Mets fans at Seaville standing up. And Tom McGill got another pitch coming up for you. Schwarber ready for him. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Castro was out. Castro, man, we got a base load. You messed that up. Castro, man, you're 0 for 2 with your first strikeout. Castro, you messed up a base load situation. Wow. And you're 0 for 2 with your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score, the Phillies have 0 runs, the Mets have 10 runs. Moving on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets turn at the bat. Let's see if the Mets can even turn the bat at the bottom of the third. And still 2-0 Mets. And the 3 Mets play to the bat at the bottom of the third be Tyrone Taylor, Francisco Lindor, and Juan Soto. Is that well, this one? Yeah, I was waiting my time for this. Oh yeah, Blake came along too. Cause he told because of the swing like that. So yeah, Blake came along too. What's up, everyone? Grand Rising, God's peace and blessings. Thank you. And everybody got this season, yo. We gonna turn it around, yo. We gonna try to turn it around. I'm trying to get my sleep schedule back on track too. So, what's next? There you are. Because Styles 09 was one where you were at, man. We have a bad situation right now on Wednesday. Aaron Nola got 2 home runs knocked over him. One by Francisco Lindor and the second one by Jesse Winker. And you know, that's how they got 2 runs anyway. So that was two runs were hit in by two different Mets players, and that's how it was. They got the runs they got. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, you at work? Okay. Coming out the bat for the Mets, we have Tyrone Taylor coming the bat for the Mets. And Mets players on base, 0 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch coming over. Tyrone got ready going. Run that catch goes the ball to no. Aaron Nola got another pitch coming over. Tyrone got ready going. Run that catch goes strike one is 1-1. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming over. Tyrone got ready going. You swing at that one. That's a 5-0. 1-2. Everyone said, "How was your day?" Yeah, my day was great. It's the first day back to work after the spring break. Kids didn't really like the food we had today because it was all just a bunch of, what you call it, the emergency meal thingies. But, and Aaron Nola got another pitch because Ray Tyrone away one. You swing at that one, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Tyrone Taylor remains the first base for the Mets. And Tyrone Taylor singles on a fly ball to the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Nick Castellanos supposed to catch that in right field, man. Oh, yeah, I forgot what that you worked. You worked on the weekdays, yeah. Oh, yeah, but Lindor was the one who hit a home run off of Aaron Nola, yeah. Yep. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Francisco Lindor. The next, the bat for the Mets. We have one Mets player on first base, 0 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch coming over Lindor. Wait for it. Run that catch goes, the ball's 1-0. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming over Lindor. Wait for it. Run that catch goes, the ball 2-0. Yeah, I miss being up here with y'all. What you mean, Evan? You mean in the stream, you mean? And Aaron Noah got another pitch coming when doing the way boy. You swing at that one, that's a 5-0, a 2-1. And Aaron Noah got another pitch coming for you. For you and doing the way boy. Yeah, Evan, we do miss you being here in the stream too, because it's been a while, like I wasn't. And Aaron Noah threw a pitch over to his first baseman, Bryce Harper. To make sure that Tyrone Taylor got the first base bag, pick a 10 number 1 at first base. Yeah, yeah, Evan, you were cool in the stream, just that you haven't come for a while, so, you know. And Aaron Noah got another pitch coming up for you, Lindor the way boy. Around that catch goes the ball 3-1. Aaron Noah got another pitch Aaron Noah got another pitch coming up for you, Lindor the way boy. And that is ball 4. And Francisco Lindor is walked and will advance to first base for the Mets. So the Mets have Francisco Lindor on first base and Tyrone Taylor on second base. Here come Juan Soto, even though you hit no runs. That's the one not to worry about because. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Juan Soto. The next, the bat for the Mets. We have Mets players on first base and second base. 0 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch coming for you. Get ready for a run. That catch goes strike 1-1. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming for you. Get ready for it. Run that catch goes, the ball's 1-1. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming for you. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Is 1-2. Listening. We're here every night. Even you can join us. Yeah, everyone can join us too. He's part of the group. He's part of the. You gotta be a Phillies fan in order to enjoy my page because number one, it's all Philly sports we talking about over here. We all Philly sports we doing over here. You know, we doing Eagles, Sixers, Phillies. You know, Philly sports. So you know, and then we also doing. It's a gaming channel. We do gaming stuff too. So we're a gaming channel also. We also do live player plays like live games and stuff of the actual pro sports too. So and the picture stuff though. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming in for you on. Go ahead, boy. He swing it down and goes high in. Go way with it. That ball is going, going, gone. 3-1 home for Juan Soto. And he hit it at the second deck. What the hell? Juan Soto. Oh, I'm done with this game. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Aaron Nola got 3 home runs hit over him. Juan Soto to get him out of this game. Like, right now. And no, you got a home run after you brought Francisco Lindor, Jesse Winker, and now freaking Juan Soto. You suck right now. Juan Thompson, go, you're a bad manager. I'm gonna say that right now. Go. Still home for 3-1 home run for Juan Soto, and it's in the second day. And the score is the Phillies have 0 runs, the Mets have 5 runs. The Mets will get a 3-1 score in the bottom of the third, thanks to Tyrone Taylor, Francisco Lindor, and Juan Soto's 3-1 home run. This is Juan Soto's fourth home run on the 25 season on a 5-ball to right field. And that was 5-0 Mets. I hate Rod Thompson right now, and I hate Aaron Nolan. They both pissing me off right now because like you like what the freak, man. This is all our manager's fault right now. All our manager's fault because you know why? You know why? Because you know Aaron Nolan is terrible. Aaron Nolan is going to cost us this game. Not, no, it's gonna be his fault, and then also our offense can't hit for shit. So pretty much it's gonna be the hitters, and it's gonna be Aaron Nolan's fault. Aaron Nolan about our offense is gonna make Aaron Nolan lose again, and then he gonna be over 5. So Aaron Nolan is the worst pitcher on the Phillies rotation. Like he's terrible. That's his first rating. Yeah. They took it back. They took it back, y'all. They took it back. Wait a minute. They took it back, y'all. They took it back, y'all. He didn't get that home run. They took it back. They took it back. They took it back, y'all. Umpires reviewed that. They took it back. Yeah, we got another pitch coming in for you. We got another pitch coming for you. We're going to run it over between the foul and 1 and 2. Aaron, we got another pitch for you. We're going to get ready for him. They took that back. Catch the ball 2-2. Aaron, we're going to pitch you one way. When Juan Soto grounds out to the pitcher, Aaron Nolan to the first base and right side in time. And Juan Soto is out. But Francisco Lindor advanced to second base. And Tyrone Taylor advanced to third base. So the Mets have Francisco Lindor on second base. And Tyrone Taylor on third base. We can hold our breaths right now, yo. Cause I got mad for a second, so I took that back. They took it back. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, coming next to bat for the Mets, we got Pete Alonso coming next to bat for the Mets. We got Mets players on second base and third base. 1 out, bottom of the third. Here we go. Aaron Nolan got a pitch coming for Pete. Get ready for it. Swinging down was a 5-0 on 1. So everything I just said a minute ago, I'll take that one back, yo. Because I thought he had that home run. I was about to almost say Aaron Nolan screwed this game up, but now I'm taking it back. Now I take everything back now. And Aaron Nolan got another pitch coming for Pete. Get ready for it. Swinging the miss. That's strike 2 zone 2. Aaron Nolan got another pitch coming for Pete. Get ready for it. And Pete Alonso asked for a timeout. Yo, and Pete Alonso get right back in the bat box. Hit some more base runs. Now we can hold our breaths right now because I got mad over something, y'all. So, yeah. Aaron Nolan got another pitch coming for Pete. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Pete Alonso is out. Third strikeout for Aaron Nola, 3 Ks. And I was mad a minute ago when that home run happened. I was like, why the sucker didn't get that? He better not have gotten that. And then when he took it back, the umpires when he took it back, I was like, thank you. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Brandon Nimmo. Next, the bat for the Mets, we got Mets players on second base and third base, 2 outs. Bottom of the third, here we go. Aaron Nolan got a pitch in the way. Nimmo's away, boy. You swing at that one, it's a 5-0 on 1. That was scary because it was sort of we would hit. It was that would count as a home run. I would have been mad at Aaron Nolan for that one. So I was mad at him for that, but then it turned out that they took the run back, so it was a foul ball, it wasn't a home run. And Aaron Nolan got another pitch in the way. Nimmo's away, boy. Ryder catch goes the balls 1-1. So that just made me feel like I will be safe on that one. And Aaron Nolan got another pitch coming in for you. For you, Nimmo, great boy. Ryder catch goes to strike 2 is 1-2. Cause I was getting mad at Aaron Nolan, getting mad about Thompson, so now I got on my back, like, okay. And this would have been like, yeah. It wasn't over too, but if first it was been home, I'd be like, Aaron Nolan got another pitch coming up for you, then was way boy. Ronald catch goes the ball 2 to 2-2. And it wasn't over too, yeah, because they really got that home run, it would kind of his first hit. It would have been like, yeah. That's why I tell you, Watson is not that good. Every time the Phillies always face him, anytime any Phillies pitcher goes against, faces Juan Soto, they always get him out. Every time Juan Soto faces a Philly pitcher, he always gets out. It's like happens. And Aaron Nola got another pitch for you. Then we'll get ready for it. Ronald catch good. That's strike 3. And Brandon was out. 4th strikeout for Aaron Nola, 4 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Mets. So score the Phillies have 0 runs, the Mets have 2 runs, and that's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the 4th inning, ladies and gentlemen, is the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do with that turn the bat at the top of the fourth. And it's still 2-0 Mets. And the 3 Philly players to the bat at the top of the fourth will be Nick Castellanos, Max Kepler, and JT Mulino. Nick Castellanos over 1 to strikeout, Max Kepler's over 1 to strikeout, and JT Mulino's over 1 to strikeout. Where you at Wednesday? Your boy Nick Castellanos gonna start at the top of the fourth. So you better not miss this, man. And we still can't get no runs in the board, so that's a shot factor right there. Yeah, I'm gonna be tired. I'm gonna be done after doing this 160-game season with the Phillies. I'm gonna be tired because once the season's over, the Phillies are gonna need to take like a damn break, man. Because I mean, that's a lot of games I covered, 160 games. Plus, if we get in the postseason, that'll count as that too. And if you win the World Series, that'll even make it 10 times better. Because then it'll be like, yay. Yeah, but as far as it goes, all right, here we go. We're back, guys. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos going to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Top of the fourth, him, Taylor McGill got a pitch number. You Castellanos great boy. You swing that one as a foul tip as 0-1. When he gets warm and no way is good. When he gets cold, he's not. That's true. It's the season weather that doesn't. And Taylor McGill got another pitch coming for you. And Castellanos great boy. Ronnie Cassidy goes to strike 2 is 0-2. And then we're going to move this between Cassidy Gray Boy and Nick Cassidy asked for time on you. Nick Cassidy go out in the back just for baseball. And so McGill got another pitch with Cassidy Gray Boy swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Nick Castellanos is down. Nick Castellanos, you 0 for 2 with your second strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Mets coming next to bat the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 1 out, bottom of the fourth. 1 out, top of the fourth. Here we go. Taylor McGill got a pitch in the right cap with a right point. And Mets cover flies out to the center field at Tyrone Taylor. And Mets cover's down. Mets cover, you 0 for 2 with your first strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got JT Realmuto coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got no Philly Bears on base. 2 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. Taylor McGill got a pitch in the way JT right point. Ronnie's catching good as the ball's 1-0. And Taylor McGill got another pitch in the way JT right point. And JT Realmuto asked for time on y'all. JT Realmuto right back in the bat by 6 on base on. And Taylor McGill got another pitch in the way JT right point. Ronnie's catching good as strike 1 is 1-1. And Taylor McGill got another pitch coming for you, JT. Taylor McGill got another pitch coming for you, JT Grayborn. Ronnie's catch goes the ball 2 is 2-1. And Taylor McGill got another pitch coming for you, JT Grayborn. And JT Minter pops out to the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And JT Minter is out. JT Minter, you 0 for 2 with your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So scores the Phillies have 0 runs, the Mets have 2 runs, and moving on to the bottom of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets turn the bat. Let's see if the Mets can even turn the bat at the bottom of the fourth, and it's still 2 at the Mets. And the 3 Mets players the bat at the bottom of the fourth will be Jesse Winker, Luis Torino, and Luis Angels Acuna. They started saying here, like, today's game is bad right now. Move Nola down the bullpen a little bit. Make him work on pitching a little. That would be the thing. The Phillies are playing terrible tonight. The offense can't hit. Aaron Nolan's getting 2 homers knocked over him. He's like yelling. Rod Thompson's been a bad manager. Like, everything is just, saying everything just wrong. Yeah, this is a draft, yeah. So, since the Phillies are off that day, I can cover the draft on that day. Yeah, so that's how I'm trying to go because, So that kind of be good because, you know. So coming up the bat for the Mets, we had Jesse Winker coming to bat for the Mets. No Mets players on base, 0 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch coming by Jesse Grayborn. Run that catch go. The strike one is on one. Oh, here comes the guy that hit a home run off Aaron Nola. The second guy that hit a home run. Look, Jesse Winker's out the bat, y'all, for the Mets. The guy that hit a home run off Aaron Nola. That's how they got the second run. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming by Jesse Grayborn. He swings that one, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Jesse Winker will advance to first base for the Mets. And Jesse Winker singles on a short line drive to the right field of Nick Castellanos. Yeah, Thursday is the NFL draft. Yeah. Cause I think it's gonna be on the NBA Network. I think NFL Network, something like that. Yeah, something like that. It's on Thursday, something. Yeah, it's gonna start at like 1. So I'll be like, well, it will start at like 1 because I'll be at work, so I think I might get to do whatever they have. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Luis Torino's next to bat for the Mets. We got one Mets player on first base, 0 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch, can everybody lose? Great burn, runner catch goes, the ball 1-0. Aaron Nola got another pitch, we lose, runner catch goes, strike 1-1. Aaron Nola got another pitch, we lose, great burn. And Lewis Turner grabs it to a double play. Yes, Lewis Turner grabs it to a double play to the shortstop Trey Turner, to the second baseman Bryson Stott, to the first baseman Bryce Harper time. Jesse Winker is out at second base, and Lewis Turner is out at first base. Yes, we got a double play, bro. Yeah, we needed him. And yes, that is Mr. Mario. Yeah. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Louis Angels Acuna coming next to bat for the Mets. Some Mets players on base, 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch coming for Acuna, get ready for a runner catch goes to Walls 1-0. Aaron Nola got another pitch coming for Acuna, get ready for him. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls and 1-1. Oh yeah, no, it's the first name is that's a Ryan Acuna. Oh, that's a Ryan. That Randy. Yeah, no, I got another pitch coming for you. Acuna, the way born. And Louis Angel Acuna grounds out to the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And Louis Angels Acuna is out. And that's 3 outs for the Mets. So the score is the Phillies have 0 runs, the Mets have 2 runs. That's the end of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the fifth inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies knew to turn the bat at the top of the fifth. And it's still 2-0 Mets. And the three Philly players do the bat at the top of the fifth. When he out of boom, you don't have a runs and Bryce start. You don't, I mean, and the three Philly players do the bat at the top of the fifth. Adam Boone, Johan was and Bryce start. Alabama's over 1 with a strikeout. Johan was over 1, and Bryce starts 1 for 2. Yeah, guys, this is gonna be this. We need the offense to wake up. Now it's the time for the Phillies bats to wake up. And we need to wake the hell up. Can't lose to the freaking Mets. Phillies team need to wake up. We need to wake up because right now we need the offense to wake up. Shout out to watching even 9 likes. And go back on you. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Bohm to the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Top of the fifth. Here we go. And so, Jerome McGill got a pitch couldn't play Alec away for it. And Alec Bohm got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Phillies. Jerome McGill, why would you hit Alec Bohm with a pitch? You got him on base. Thank you for that. So that's the one person about swinging with 10 likes. Thank you for that. Everyone got on base. Damn. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Johan Rojas next to bat the Phillies. You got one people on first base, 0 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Jerome McGill got a pitch coming up for you. Rojas great boy. Ronnie catch gloves, balls 1-0. Jerome McGill got another pitch coming up for you. Rojas great boy. Ronnie catch gloves, the strike one is 1-1. And Jerome McGill got another pitch coming up for you. Rojas great boy. Johan Rojas asked for a timeout. Johan Rojas get back in the bat. I touch my baseball. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch coming up for you. Rojas great boy. You swing at that one, that's a foul tip, and it's 1-2. And Tyrone McGill got another base gonna be Rojas great for you. Rodney's catch goes to ball 2 to 2-2. Yeah, Mercy's on the injury list. Yeah, Mercy's on the 10-day IRL. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch gonna be Rojas great one. And Johan Rojas strikes out in the foul 10. And Johan Rojas is out. Johan Rojas, you 0-2 with your first strikeout. They took the home away because it was a foul ball that Ronso hit to the second deck, so they wouldn't count it as a home run. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Bryson Stott next to the bat of the Phillies. We got one people on first base, one out, top of the fifth. Here we go. Jerome McGill got a pitch coming up for you, Bryson, second base, Ronnie's catch goes strike one's on one. And Teo McGill got another pitch coming up for you, Bryson, second base, Ronnie's catch goes to balls 1-1. Why you trying to say? What you trying to say? What's next? 2-0 is much better. We losing anyway. We down by 2 runs. We losing anyway. The Phillies are losing anyway. So. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch connect by 5-second wait for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is 1-2. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch connect by 5-second wait for it. Riley's catch is good. That's strike 3. And Bryson Stott's out. Bryson Stott, you 1 for 3 with your first strikeout. He's doing ginseng stuff like that. Get the hell out of here. It's stupid. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. We got one big bat on first base, 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Then McGill got a pitch in there for Trey, great for him. Ronnie's catch goes strike one is on 1. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch in there for Trey, great for him. Ronnie's catch goes to balls 1-1. I know. Good thing I didn't see it. Good thing you got rid of it because I would have been mad too. So again, got another pitch going to be strike away one. Runners catch go to strike two is 1-2. No, it's okay, Winston. You get mad. Somebody in the chat saying is writing something in the chat that makes you that's upsetting you. You can mute them. You can time them out. Now they saying something mean about me. Just block them altogether. Now they say something mean about me. You gotta block them altogether. You gotta block them out of the stream. But they just write something in the stream that's hurtful. That just that doesn't make sense. Or that just hurtful altogether. Then they just get timed up with them. And Taylor McGill got another pitch going to break Drake away point. Ronnie Touch goes the ball 2-2-2. And Taylor McGill got another pitch break Drake away point. Ronnie Touch goes that strike three. And Trey Turner is out. Trey Turner, you open one with your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So let's go with the Mets have 0 runs. The Phillies have 2 runs. So let's go with the 3 outs for Phillies. So let's go with the Phillies have 2 runs. The Mets have 2 runs. And then moving on to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets turn the bat. Let's see if the Mets can even turn the bat at the bottom of the fifth. And it's still 2-0 Phillies, 2-0 Mets. And the 3 Met players do the bat at the bottom of the fifth will be Brett Baty, Tyrone Taylor, and Francisco Lindor. No, we can't get no hits. Everybody's striking out. It's annoying. And we could throw this Phillies game in the trash because this game ain't going to get any better. The Mets are going to win this game anyway. So we already know that's going to happen anyway. Because the way the Phillies are hitting, we ain't going to do nothing. And the Phillies are going to lose, and then Aaron Nolan's going to go 0 for 5 again because and Aaron Nolan's going to get his 5th loss again, thanks to the offense and thanks to himself for causing them to screw up the game. So pretty much, I can see Aaron Nola going 0 for 5 in the minute, y'all. Because when the game ends, Aaron Nola's still going to continue his losing record of 0 and 5 because the offense can't give him no runs, and Aaron Nola can't strike people out to save life. Yeah, I mean he did, but it's like. So what I'm saying. It's just gonna be just stuck like that. So you have to leave it as it is, y'all. Like Jocko came back, we stuck, right? The time when Jocko's gonna come back to the field, and then we already losing. Here we go, y'all. So coming up the bat for the Mets, we have Brett Baty coming up the bat for the Mets. The Mets players are very 0 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch going to back away for a runner catch goes the ball to no. Aaron Nola got another pitch going to back away for you swing it that one. That's a foul ball. It's 1-1. So this is a win where the first game will give him back. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up for you back away for him. And Red Valley grinds out to the second base and Russell starts due to the first base and Russ over in time. And Red Valley is out. Our defense is so good for the Phillies, but our offense sucks. Our offense can't hit. Except for White Sox, the only one who can hit, but everybody else like, nah. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Tyrone Taylor next to bat for the Mets. The Mets plays on base, 1-0. Bottom of the fifth, here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch going to be Tyrone, go wait for him. Why not catch go to strike one is on one. And Aaron Nola got another pitch going to be Tyrone, go wait for him. Yeah, that's what I said. Bryce Sox the only one who got to hit. Everybody else can't hit. But then I'm lying. Aaron Nola got another pitch going to retire on the way one. Right now, catcher goes the Royals 1-1. And now you kept him in too long. Look at that. 5 minutes you kept Aaron Nola in. And Aaron Nola got another pitch going to retire on the way one. Right now, catcher goes the ball 2-1. Aaron Nola got another pitch for retire on the way one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. It's a 2-2. I don't know what about Tyler trying to get everyone to figure out something because, like, he ain't thinking about it yet. Like, okay. And Aaron Nola got another pitch going to retire on the way one. And Tyron Taylor strikes out the foul team. Fifth strikeout for Aaron Nola, 5 Ks. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Francisco Lindor next to bat for the Mets. The Mets plays on base. 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch coming to bring Lindor away for it. Swinging that one's a 5-0 1. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming to bring Lindor away for it. Everybody, you want to know the score of the game is? Look in the pin comment and tell you the score of the game. Aaron Nola got another pitch going to bring Lindor away for runner catch goes Royals 1-1. Yeah, so Southside VK99, look at the pin comment, tell you the score of the game. And Aaron Nola got another pitch going to bring Lindor away for it. Runner catch goes ball 2 to 2-1. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming to bring Lindor away for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 with a 2-2. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming to bring Lindor away for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Francisco Lindor's out. Six strikeout for Aaron Nola, 6 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Mets. So the score is the Phillies have 0 runs, the Mets have 2 runs, and that's the end of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 6th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn to bat. Let's see if the Phillies need to turn to bat at the top of the 6th. And it's still 2-0 Mets. And the 3 Philly players to bat top of the 6th would be Bryce Harper, Kyle Slow, and Nick Castellanos. Bryce Harper was over 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Kyle Slow was over 2 with a strikeout. And Nick Castellanos was over 2 with 2 strikeouts. Other than the first 2 innings, he's doing well. Yeah, the animals figuring it out now. Hey, the food of the week is my boy Bryce Harper. Hey, Daddy Harper. Daddy Harper with the 4 kids. Yeah. And then 3 kids whose sports y'all ain't even in the world yet, but you know. I'm back, guys. I'm back. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper. Coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got 330 MVP. Bryce Harper coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Top of the six. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And Tyrone McGill got a pitch coming for you. Bryce swinging the minute. Striking zone 1. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch coming for Bryce. Great boy. Running catch goes the ball 21. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch for Bryce. Running catch goes the ball 2-1. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch coming for Bryce. Great boy. Running catch goes the ball 3-1. And Tim again got another pitch coming by Bryce Grayburn. And that is ball four. And Bryce Harper is walked and will advance to first base for the Phillies. And this is Bryce Harper's second walk of the game. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Schwarber. Next to bat for the Phillies, we got 1-3 player on first base. 0 outs, top of the six. Here we go. Tyrone McGill got a pitch coming up by Schwarber. Great boy. You swing at that one. That's a 5-ball zone 1. And Tyrone McGill got another pitch coming up by Schwarber. Great boy. And Caswell flies out to left fielder Brandon Newman, and Caswell was out. Caswell, were you 0 for 3 with your first strikeout? So we have mound visit, y'all. So we had the Mets manager coming up to the mound to talk to him again when he's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Mets. All right, y'all. So pitching change for the Mets. So Tyrone McGill is done pitching for the day. So the pitcher for the night and coming to pitch for the Mets will be Reed Guerin. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos. And next to bat for the Phillies, we got 1-3 player on first base, 1 out, top of the six. Here we go. Reed Guerin got a pitch coming to Blake Castellanos. Great roaring. You swing at that one. That's a 5-0 zone 1. And we good. Got another pitch coming up by Castellanos. Go ahead, Brian. And Nick Castellanos pops out softly to the catcher, Luis Torino's in foul territory. And Nick Castellanos is out. Nick Castellanos, you 0 for 3 with your second strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Max Kepler next to bat for the Phillies. You got one big play on first base, 2 outs, top of 6. Here we go. We got a pitch coming up for you Kepler. Go ahead, boy. Ryan's catch goes strike one zone one. And we got another pitch coming up for you Kepler. Go ahead, boy. Ryan's catch goes rolls 1-1. And we got another pitch coming up for you Kepler. Go ahead, boy. He's swinging and a miss, and that's strike two. Is it 1-2? Well, some artists revealed the Eagles don't draft. Look at this thought one. It said here on the you be on it says that the young Jeremy might accidentally reveal the Eagles draft pick players at pick 32. Why would somebody reveal that? Oh yeah. By the way, the Eagles just re-signed the extended Cam Jones. So listen to this though. They said that the Philadelphia Eagles his center Cam Jones has got another contract. He's like re-signed back. So that's saying something. So that tells you a whole lot of things right there in a way that makes sense. I don't know how much money they signed him for, but he got another contract. So and we got another pitch for Kevin Rayburn. That ball's in the dirt. The ball two is a 2-2. And we got another pitch for Kevin Rayburn. He swings down and goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Max Kepler remains the first base for the Phillies. Max Kepler got a hit. Max Kepler was 1 for 3 on. And Max Kepler singles on a short line drive to the center field, Tyrone Taylor, and Bryce Harper makes the third base. So the Phillies will have Max Kepler on first base and Bryce Harper on third base. Phillies at the corner down. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have J.T. Reed. Next to bat for the Phillies, we got 50 Bears on first base and third base. 2 outs, top of the 6. Here we go. J.T. Reed to get Bryce Harper home. So this is going to first run the game. And we got a pitch coming up by J.T. Rayburn. Running catch goes, rolls 1-0. And we got another pitch coming up for you, J.T. Rayburn. Running catch goes, the strike one is 1-1. Let me get my state so. Guys, they extended Cam Jones for 4-year contract extension due 2029. So we got Cam Jones back, y'all. Yeah, our center, man. That's our center, yo. So we got him back for another year, another 4 years. So, and this is all the Eagles draft picks that we have, y'all. So the Eagles have a pick 32 in the first round, pick 64 in the second round. The Eagles also have pick 96 in the third round, pick 134 in the fourth round, pick 161 in the fifth round, and then the second pick, 164 pick in the fifth round. And we had 3 picks in the fifth round, 161, 64, and 165, and also 168. So we got we got 3 picks in the first round. So we got no picks in round 6 or 7. So that's gonna be saying something. And we got another pitch coming by J.T. Rayburn. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 is a 1-2. And we got another pitch for J.T. Rayburn. That ball's in the dirt, and it's a ball 2 is a 2-2. And we got another pitch for J.T. Rayburn. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And JT Manager is out. JT Manager, you over 3 with your second strikeout. You couldn't get Vice. You left 2 men on base. Couldn't get Vice on home. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Mets have the Phillies have 0 runs. The Mets have 2 runs. We move on to the bottom of the sixth, ladies and gentlemen. As the Mets turn the bat, let's see the Mets can even turn the bat at the bottom of the sixth. And it's still 2-0 Mets. And the 3 Mets players do the bat at the bottom of the sixth. We Juan Soto, Pete Alonso, and Brandon Newman. We need JT to be coached? Not exactly. We need JT to be coached? He can't even do that. You can't even get JT to be clutch. That's like yeah, that was supposed to be a home run right there, but it didn't count as a home run. But they made it sound like it was a home run, but it was not. It was a foul ball, and we made it look like it was a home run. And they made that sound like it was a home run, but it messed up. So coming up the bat for the Mets, we have Juan Soto going to bat for the Mets. No Mets players are made. 0 outs, bottom of the sixth. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch coming for you. One, go 8-1. Ronald catches goes rolls 1-0. Aaron Nola got another pitch coming for you. One, go 8-1. Ronald catches goes strike one is 1-1. Shout out to two people I've seen Nick with 11 likes. Aaron Nola got another pitch coming for you. One, go 8-1. Ronald catches goes the ball 2 is 2-1. Aaron Nola got another pitch coming for you. One, go 8-1. You swing at that one, that's a 5 ball. You swing at that one, goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 balls, a 2-2. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming for you. One, go 8-1. And Juan Soto grounds out to the second baseman, Bryce started due to the first baseman, Bryce in time, and Juan Soto's out. Juan Soto's over 3. That's bad sucks, you over 3. You only got one strikeout. You know what's look at it. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies. Coming next, the bat for the Mets. We have Pete Alonso coming next, the bat for the Mets. The Mets plays on base. 1 out, bottom of the sixth. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch coming in for you. He can wait for you, swing it down, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Pete Alonso advanced to first base for the Mets. And Pete Alonso singles on the ground ball. Pete Alonso singles on a line drive to the left fielder, Max Kevin. And coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Brandon Nimmo. Next to bat for the Mets, we got one Mets player on first base, one out, bottom of the sixth. Here we go. And we got a pitch going to be Nimmo. Get ready for it. Running that catch goes, the ball's 1-0. And we got another pitch going to be Nimmo. Get ready for it. Running that catch goes, the strike one is a 1-1. And we got another pitch going to be Nimmo. Get ready for it. And Noah do a pitch over to his first baseman, Vice Harper, to make sure that Pete Alonso get out the first base bag. Pick a 10-1 at first base. And Noah got another pitch coming for you. Nimmo get ready for it. And Brandon Nimmo asked for a timeout, y'all. And Brandon Nimmo get right back in the bat box. It's more baseball. And Noah got another pitch coming for you. Nimmo get ready for it. Oh, that's the diving versus that. He goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Brandon Nimmo will advance to first base for the Mets. And Brandon Nimmo singles on the ground ball to the center fielder, Johan Rojas. But Pete Alonso advanced to third base. So the Mets had Pete Alonso on first base. The Mets had Brandon Nimmo on first base and Pete Alonso on third base. Players at the corners down. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we got Jesse Winker coming next to bat for the Mets. We got Mets players on first base and third base. One out, bottom of the sixth. Here we go. Aaron Nolan got a pitch coming to Jesse Gray Burn. Run that catch goes the rolls 1-0. Aaron Nolan got another pitch coming up for you, Jesse Gray Burn. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls and 1-1. Aaron Nolan got another pitch coming for you, Jesse Gray Burn. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls and 1-2. Aaron Nolan got another pitch coming for you, Jesse Gray Burn. You swing at that one, that's another 5 balls, still 1-2. And Aaron Nolan got another pitch coming for you, Jesse Gray Burn. And Jesse Winker lines it to an unnecessary double play to the first baseman, Vice Harper, and Ben Nim was out at first base. And that's 3 outs for the Mets. So score with and then that's 3 outs for the Mets. So score with the Phillies have 0 runs, the Mets have 2 runs, and that's the end of the sixth, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the seventh inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies need to turn the bat at the top of the seven. It's still 2-0 Mets. And the three Philly players to the bat at the top of the seven will be Alabama, Johan Rojas, and Bryson Stott. Alabama's open one with a hit by pitch and strikeout. Johan Rojas is over 2 with a strikeout, and Bryson Stott is 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Good news and bad news. John Cook is back and Aaron Nola is horrible yet again. You're right about that one. Just gonna have John Cook back again, Cookie, but then it's like Lord, Aaron Nola is terrible. So pitching change for the Mets. So Reed Garrett's done pitch for the day for the night, and coming to pitch for the Mets will be Mets, Corinne. So coming up the bat for the Mets, we coming up the bat for the Phillies. We have Adam Bone coming the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Top of the seven. Here we go. Max got a pitch coming in for you. Alec away for him. Ronnie's catch goes. Rolls 1-0. Max K. Rennie. And Max K. Rennie got a pitch coming for you. Alec away for him. And Alabama lines out to the right fielder one, so and Alabama is out. Alabama, you over 2. Your first strikeout. So for a best substitution, Cody Clemens will pinch hit with Johan Rojas. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Cody Clemens go next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out, top of 7. Here we go. Matt K. got a pitch coming up for Cody Grayboy. Running catch goes, rolls 1-0. And Max K. Rennick got another pitch coming up for Cody Grayboy. Running catch goes, that's strike 1 is a 1-1. And Max came in and got another pitch going to be Cody Grayburn. And Cody Clemens flies out to the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. And Cody Clemens is out. Cody Clemens, you're open one. Cody Clemens, you can't pinch hit. Cody Clemens it's only pitch hitting for Johan Rose, but he's not going to play in the field or anything. They go, bye, yeah, have your head down. Yeah, you missed this game. Mm-hmm. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stocker next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on Rays. 2 outs, tied to 7. Here we go. Mets came in, they got a pitch, couldn't wait, Bryson second away for him. Running coach goes, balls on 0. And Mets came in, they got another pitch, couldn't wait, Bryson second away for him. Running coach goes, ball 2 to 2 0. Okay, the pitching. The Mets. He's on the Braves. And Max came in and got another pitch and then Roy Bryson Ray won. Running coach go to strike one as a 2-1. And Max came in and got another pitch and then Roy Bryson Ray won. And Bryson Stott flies out to the center field, and Bryson Stott flies out to the left field of Brandon Nemo, and Bryson Stott's out. Bryson Stott, you 1 for 4, and that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Phillies have 0 runs, the Mets have 2 runs. We move on to the bottom of the 7, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets turn the bat. Let's see if the Mets can even turn the bat at the bottom of the 7, and still 2 the Mets. And the 3 Mets players do the bat at the bottom of the 7 lead. Lewis Torres, Louis Angel Acuna, and Brett Batting. You're right. Starting coming in. See, they got hits today, guys. The rest of the team getting hit. Oh yeah, costumes in center because you know you got to say so you know. But the best of substitutions for the Phillies, Kyle Stevenson will replace Cody Cummins, batting 9, playing center field. Also, Cody Cummins was supposed to be center field. What? And Aaron Nola's still pitching, y'all. Aaron Nola's pitching in the bottom of the 7th. What? Yo. Oh yeah, Aaron Nola got 89 pitches. So coming up the bat for the Mets, we have Luis Torres coming to bat for the Mets. The Mets players are made 0 outs, bottom of the 7. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch going to play Luis, great moving. Ronald catch goes, balls 1-0. Aaron Nola got another pitch going to play Luis, great moving. Ronald catch goes, ball 2 to 2-0. What's up, Mets Charlton fan? Ready about the Hurley fan starting sharing the love. Nice! Bring on the Mets fans. Hey. Aaron Nola got another pitch for you. Aaron Nola got another pitch for you. Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up for you. Lewis, great point. Swing and a miss, not strike one is a 2-1. Guess what, Stars? You got rated by a Mets fan. Nice. And all these people, man. You know I can't stand you Mets fans, but y'all got us in the postseason. I'm gonna hold you for that last season. I'm gonna let y'all hold on for that one. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming away. Lewis go away one. And Lewis throwing his grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner, who threw it to the first base and Bryce Harper in time. And Lewis throwing his is out. Yeah, that's the Mets fan right there, y'all. That's the guy who loves the Mets. Hey, I knew our team was gonna play against each other eventually. It just we waiting for I had this day scheduled too. And coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Louis Angels Acuna coming next to bat for the Mets. The Mets plays on base, 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch coming in for you. Acuna, get ready for it. Ronald Catcher goes to balls 1-0. Aaron Nola got another pitch coming in for Acuna, get ready for it. Ronald Catcher goes to ball 2 to 2-0. So shout out to Mitch Charlotte, Jordan Scootcup, and Jordan Rivers. Welcome into the stream, guys. Make sure y'all tap the screen. And make sure y'all like the stream up. If you want to subscribe to the channel, you can. We welcome all fans, no matter who it is. So welcome everybody in. And Aaron Nolan got another pitch coming up for you. Queen, get ready for it. Right, that catch goes to ball 2 to 2-0. Aaron Nolan got another pitch coming up for Queen, get ready for it. You swing it, that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Luis Angel Acuna will advance to first base for the Mets. And Luis Angel Acuna singles on a line drive to left fielder Max Kepler. And Aaron Nola got another pitch. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Brett Baty coming next to bat for the Mets. We got one Mets player on first base, 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch coming in for you. Brett, get ready for it. Ronald Catcher goes, rolls 1-0. Aaron Nola got another pitch coming in for you. Brett, get ready for it. And Ronald Catcher goes the ball 2 to 2-0. And we got another pitch coming up for you. Oh, no. Bad words going too fast, y'all. That you almost had him right there. Actually, no, that's correct what I was just saying. Yeah, Ronald Catcher, and we got another pitch to be back. Ronald Catcher goes the ball 2 2-0. And we got another pitch to be back away from it. And we do a pitch over to his first baseman. Right top to make sure that Louis Angel Queen got the first base bad pick at number 1 at first base. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming in for you back away from it. That ball's in the dirt. That's a ball 3. It's a 3-0. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming in for you back away from it. Around that catch is good. That straight 1 is a 3-1. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming in for you back away from it. And another pitch going to be back away for it. And that is ball 4. And Brett Baty is walked and will advance to first base for the Mets. And Louis Angel Acuna will advance second base. So for the Mets, have Brett Baty on first base and Louis Angel Acuna on second base. So we have Rod Thompson coming up to the mound to talk to Aaron Nola. That ain't good. And he's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Phillies. Alright, so Aaron Nola's cutting out the game, y'all. 100 pitches is way too much. Aaron Nola's been in the game too long. He would got to 100 pitches. You're not supposed to keep a pitcher in that long. When he gets to like 90 or something, that's when they gas. Like 100, that's way too much. So Aaron Nola went 6.5 innings pitched, 7 hits, 2 runs, 2 home runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, 2 home runs, and a 5.79 ERA. And yeah, that was Jose Roos that was warming the bullpen. That's what I was saying, because all right. That's how you say finally in Star Wars. It's not even how you spell finally. It's Finally. You just spell it like that. But I'm just gonna let you say, That's not how you spell finally. You know. Right, so pitching change for the Phillies. So Aaron Nola is done pitching tonight and coming to pitch for the Phillies be Jose Ruz. So two people one string there for the 12 legs. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Tyrone Taylor. Next, the bat for the Mets, we have Mets players on first base and second base. One out, bottom of the seventh. Here we go. Jose Ruz got a pitch, getting everybody Tyrone away for it. Runner catch good as the balls went out. And Jose Ruz got another pitch, getting everybody Tyrone away for it. Runner catching good and strike one is a 1-1. And Jose Ruiz got another pitch coming up for you. Tyrone away for it. Runner catch goes the ball to the 2-1. And Jose Ruiz got another pitch coming up for you. Tyrone away for it. You swing at that one, that's a foul tip, and that's a 2-2. And Jose Luis got another pitch coming up by Tyrone away for it. You're saying the New York Knicks are losing in the playoffs? The other team from New York? Yeah. And Tyrone Taylor grounds into a force out to the third base for Alabama to the second base and Robinson side. Louis Angels Acuna advanced to third base. But Betty's out at second base, but Tyrone Taylor's advanced to first base. So the Mets had Tyrone Taylor on first base and Louis Acuna Jr. and Louis Angel Acuna on third base. Plays the coins now. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Francisco and Norgan. Next, the bat for the Mets, we got Mets players on first base and third base. 2 outs. Bottom of the seventh. Here we go. Jose Luis got a pitch coming in for you. Norgan waiting for you. Swing it down when the Bibles on one. And Jose Luis got another pitch coming in for you. Norgan waiting for you. And Francisco Lindor has for a time on you. Francisco Lindor, you're right back in the battle box. That's one base Jones. If you say that stuff, who are the Knicks playing anyway? Yeah, Jose Luis got another pitch coming in for you. Lindor, you're waiting for you. You swing it that one, goes high in, go way back there. That ball is going, gone. 3-1 home run for Francisco Lindor, and the Mets have taken the lead again. So it's going. The Phillies have 0 runs, the Mets have 5 runs, and the Mets we get a 3-1 score, and the bottom of the seventh thanks to Louis Angel Acuna, Tyrone Taylor, and Francisco Lindor's 3-run home run. And this is Francisco Lindor. This is Francisco Lindor's second home run in the game, but fifth home run on the 2025 season on a fly ball to center field. And that was 5-0 Mets. Francisco Lindor hit his second home run in his game. One off of Aaron Nolan, now one off of freaking Jose Luis. The same person. Like, yo. Yo. We let Francisco Lindor get his second home run of the game, his fifth home run on the season. Like, what are we doing? The Pistons? Oh! The Pistons! The guest is on the Pistons from the Sixers. Who's a former Sixer? Tobias Harris. You probably out there dropping 54 points in their heads. You probably dropping 54 points in the hand. How many points did Tobias got in that game? Tell me how many points Tobias has got in that game. Because if you say 54, I'm about to really lose my damn shit. You know, like, damn. Saying not the Sixers, you out there all in my thing in the morning. So I'll be like, yeah. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Juan Soto next to bat for the Mets. No Mets players on base. 2 outs. Top of the 2 outs, bottom of the seventh. Here we go. And Jose Luis got a pitch coming up for you want to go for a runner catch goes the balls 1-0. Jose Luis got another pitch for you want to go for it. And Juan Soto grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner who threw it to the first base and bites off in time. And Juan Soto's out. And that's 3 outs. What's Juan Soto's? Juan Soto is over 4 with 1 strikeout. And so that's 3 outs for the Mets. So scores the Phillies have 0 runs, the Mets have 5 runs, and that's the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies New York turn the bat top of the 8th. And now it's 5-0 Mets. And the three Philly players to the bat top of the 8th. We Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, and Cashwoman. Trey Turner's over 1 with a 2 walks and a strikeout. Bryce Harper's over 1 with 2 walks and a strikeout. And Cashwoman was over 3 with a strikeout. Tavares got 13 points in the game. Yeah. You can see why I asked, because I know you're going to, Okay, and so what's the score of that game though? What's the score of that Pistons in the next game? What's the score of that game? Because I really need to know. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had Trey Turner going to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs, top of the 8th. Here we go. Mets can win it. Got a pitch coming by Troy Grayborn. So you telling me that the Pistons don't win that game? And that came in and got a pitch coming by Troy Grayborn, swinging the mid, striking number 1. And Mets came in and got another pitch for you Troy Grayborn, running catch goes the ball 1-1. And Mets came in and got another pitch for you Troy, running catch goes the ball 2-1. Mets came in and got another pitch for you Troy Grayborn, running catch goes the ball 3-1. So the Pistons are winning that game, right? Because the Pistons got so many points. That telling you something right there that the Knicks can't do shit. And Mets came in and got another pitch coming by Troy Grayborn. And Trey Turner flies out to the right field and Juan Soto, and Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you 0-2 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got 3-time MVP Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 1 out, top of the 8th. Here we go. Harper Nation. And Max came in and got a pitch coming for you Bryce Grayborn. Running catch goes the balls 1-0. And Max came in and got another pitch coming for Bryce Grayborn. And Bryce Harper grounds out to the first baseman, Peter Alonso, and Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper, you're 0-2 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Schwarber next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 2 outs, top of the 8th. Here we go. And we can blame this loss on freaking Aaron Nola, and we can blame this on the offense, and we can blame this on Rod Thompson. So pretty much there's 3 blames to blame. You blame it on Aaron Nola, you blame it on the offense who can't hit, the Phillies offense they can't hit, and then you also blame it on freaking Rod Thompson for bad managing. So there's 3 blames right now. And Max came in and got a pitch gonna be Schwarber Grayborn, running catch go to strike 1 is on 1. And Aaron Nola, and Max got another pitch, and Max came in and got another pitch coming up for you, Schwarber Grayborn. Running catch goes as the ball is 1-1. And Mets came in it, got another pitch, got another score, a great win. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls and 1 and 2. And the Phillies fans travel all the way to freaking Queens, New York to see us lose. The Phillies fans travel for this. They travel for this. And they pay tickets for this. Like, oh my god. And that's good. Got another pitch, got another score, a great win. You swing it, that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Coswell will advance the first base for the Pins. Coswell got a hit. Coswell is moving for you. And Coswell singles on the line drive to the left field of Brandon Nemo. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos. Next to bat the Phillies, we have 1-3 player on first base, 2 outs, top of the 8. Here we go. Max Kaneman got a pitch, going to be Castellanos, away moving. Swinging the miss, a strike 1-1. And Max came in and got another pitch, going to be Castellanos, away moving. You swing it that one, that's a 5 balls on 2. And Max came in and got another pitch, going to be Castellanos, away moving. And Nick Castellanos flies out to the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor, and Nick Castellanos is out. And we got Casper on the mains. Nick Castellanos, you overboard with your second strikeout. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Phillies have 0 runs, the Mets have 5 runs, moving on to the bottom of the 8. Then moving on to the bottom of the 8, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets turn the bat. Let's see if the Mets can even turn the bat at the bottom of the 8. And it's still 5-0 Mets. And the 3 Mets players to the bat at the bottom of the 8 will be Pete Alonso, Brandon Nimmo, and Jesse Winker. Yeah, the Phillies don't care right now. They're just playing like they don't give a damn. The Philly offense playing like you don't give a damn, son. The Phillies are playing like they don't care. They like, let's just lose this game and let's come back tomorrow. Let's come back tomorrow night and help out Christmas Sanchez, get some runs, and then we'll actually play like we want to win a game. And our bullpen does suck. Our bullpen is just bad because they've been taxed over the weekend, so like they just yeah. So pitching change for the Phillies. So Jose Luis is done pitching for the day and coming to pitch for the Phillies to be Tanner Banks. So coming up the bat for the Mets, we have Pete Alonso coming to bat for the Mets. No Mets players on base, 0 outs, 5 in the inning. Here we go. Tanner Banks got a pitch coming for Pete away born. Ronald Catch goes rolls 1-0. And Tanner Banks got another pitch coming for Pete away born. Ronald Catch goes roll 2-2-0. And Tanner Banks got another pitch coming for Pete away born. Runner catches goes to strike one is a 2-1. And Tanner Banks got another pitch coming for you, beat away for him. Runner catches goes to strike two is a 2-2. And Tanner Banks got another pitch coming for you, beat away for him. Runner catches goes to ball three is a 3-2 to full count. And Tanner Banks got another pitch coming for you, beat away for him. And that is ball four. And wait a minute. Round that cousin, that's strike three. And Pete Alonso was out. First strikeout for Tanner Banks, 1 K. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Brandon Nimmo next to bat for the Mets. We got no Mets players on base, 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Tanner Banks got a pitch coming to bring Nimmo away, boy. Swing and a miss, that strike one is on one. Star Wars, you want to take back, say Tanner Banks stinks right now? Because he just struck somebody out, so yeah, so you can't say that. You can't say Tanner sucks. Then you can't say that. Yeah, because you can't. Not in this game, you don't. And Tanner Banks got another pitch gonna be named McGilvray, boy. He's swinging that when that's a foul tip. That's 0-2. And Tanner Banks got another pitch gonna go. You name McGilvray, boy. Right, that because goes the balls 1-2. Yeah, because you say he stinks, so like you trying to say like he. Yeah, you may say other games he might be like that, but not this one. And Tanner Banks got another pitch coming up on you. Name him away for it. You swing at that one. That's a 5 balls, 1-2. And Tanner Banks got another pitch coming up on you. Name him away for it. Right now, catch goes to ball two to 2-2. Now, the one pitcher you could say that stinks the most, you could say Jordan Romano stinks. We could say Romano stinks. We could say that. But Jordan Romano stinks. Like, it stinks. He's terrible. And Brandon Nimmo got and Tanner Banks got another pitch gonna be Nimmo away boy. Swing and a miss and that strike three and Brandon Nimmo's out. Second strikeout for Tanner Banks, 2 Ks. For the defensive substitution for the Mets, Starling Marte will pinch hit for Jesse Winker. Coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Starling Marte and next the bat for the Mets. No Mets players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Tanner Banks got a pitch coming for you, Starling away board. Swinging that was a 5 balls on one. And Tanner Banks got another pitch coming for you, Starling away board. Right now, catch the guns, the ball's 1-1. And Tanner Banks got another pitch coming for you, Starling away board. Yeah, swing at that one. That's a 5 balls, 1-2. And Tanner Banks got another pitch coming for you, Starling away board. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three. And Starling Marte's out. Third strikeout for Tanner Banks, 3 Ks, and that's 3 outs for the Marlins. That's 3 outs for the Mets. So the score is the Phillies have 0 runs, the Mets have 5 runs. That's the end of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the 9th and final inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see if the Phillies able to turn the bat at the top of the 9th. And it's still 5-0 Mets. And the 3 Philly players to the bat at the top of the 9th will be Max Kepler, J.T. Means, and Adam Bone. Max Kepler is 1 for 3 with a strikeout. J.T. Means is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. And Adam Bone was 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch and a strikeout. Why you put a sad face for? Which that's what happened? Why you got a sad face for him? You gotta have my corner. So get that bug because it was a bug money and she was scared. So and then the delivery guy kind of stepped on it and she wanted me to sweep it up because she was scared of doing it. So I'm like, I did that. I helped her out, so she helped me out by giving me the boxes of the food and stuff for the lunch today. So the food thing, the thing. So she helped me out with that, and I helped her out. We getting the bug for her. So yeah, you know that's what we do. Help each other out. See, I'm not so much of a bad person when you think about it. All right, guys, here we go. Start with the rain game doesn't here. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Mets cover coming back for the Phillies. No Philly birds on base, 0 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Mets come in there, got a pitch gonna be covered great bird. You swing it that one, that's a foul. Goes swing it that one goes right into the stands, and that's a foul ball zone one. And Mets come in there, got another pitch gonna be covered great bird. You swing it that one, that's a foul ball zone two. And Mets Karen another pitch gonna for you cover great bird. And Mets cover as per time on you. Mets cover as per time on you. Mets cover get right back in the bat box. There's more baseball. And Mets Karen another pitch gonna for you cover great bird. You swing it that one. It goes all the way to the wall. And Mets cover running around first. Stop a second. Mets cover got a W on. Mets cover got a W on. And Mets cover got a hit. Mets cover is 2 for 4 on. And this is Max Cover's sixth double on the 2025 season on a line drive to the right fielder, Young Juan Soto. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got J.T. Realmuto. Come next to bat for the Phillies, we got one free player on second base, 0 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Max Carino got a pitch gonna be J.T. Grayborn. You swing at that one, that's a 5-ball zone one. And Max Carino got another pitch gonna be J.T. Grayborn. Ronnie Country goes to strike. Ronnie Country goes rolls 1-1. And Max Carino got another pitch gonna be J.T. Grayborn. Ronnie's catch goes to roll two. Is it 2-1? And Vance coming in, gonna he's gonna be JT Rayburn. He's swinging that one. That's a 5-0. It's a 2-2. And Matt's coming in, gonna pitch, gonna be JT Rayburn. He swing at that one. That's another foul ball. Still 2-2. And Matt's coming in, gonna pitch, gonna be JT Rayburn. He swing at that one, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And JT Middle advanced to first base for the Mets for the film. And JT Middle got a hit. JT Middle got a hit. And JT Middle's 1 for you. And JT Middleton singles on the ground ball to the center field Tom Terry. And the Phillies scored a run. So the Phillies scored a run. So the Phillies got so the Phillies scored a run. So scored the Phillies had 1 run, the Mets had 5 runs, and the Phillies get their first run score on the top of the ninth. Thanks to Max Kevin. We finally got on the board. Oh, they got Edwin Diaz warming on the bullpen. Oh my god. I think he's gonna come in there and make us a game. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Boone connects the bat for the Phillies. We got 1 free play on first base, 0 outs. Top of the ninth, here we go. Max Henry got a pitch gonna be Alec Boone. Runners catch goes balls 1-0. And Max Henry got another pitch gonna be Alec Boone. You swing it that one goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 balls 1-1. And Max Henry got another pitch gonna be Alec Boone. Runners catch goes a roll 2 to 2-1. And Max Karina gonna pitch gonna be Alec Rainbow swing. That one goes right into the grass. And that's a single. And Alabama will advance to first base for the film. Alabama got a hit. He's 1 for 3 And Alabama singles on line drive to left fielder Brandon Nemo. And Jason Miller advanced second base. So the Phillies got Alabama on second base, on first base, and Jason Miller on second base. Guess what, guys? The Phillies team starting to wake up. We wait till the ninth inning to start wake up and play baseball, y'all. So we had the Mets manager coming up to the mound to talk to him. We got the Mets manager coming up to the mound to talk to Mets. The Mets come in and he's taking him, and that ain't good. He's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Mets. If I have the first got the first one, yeah. Did you have to wait till the ninth inning to get it? Yeah. Are the Phillies starting to play like they want to starting to play baseball like the right way now? Yeah. It took that long. Took that long though. for them to even wait and stop playing like they want to win a game or something. Yes, I would say all my snacks and stuff for them tomorrow to eat. And, you know, the cookies and stuff. I just say those for them to eat as a snack and stuff when they're home because, you know, I don't want to eat anything, you know, because I just brush my teeth out and I don't want to do that. So I drink some water and stuff, probably, because that's about it. After this Phillies game, I will take my shower around like 10 or something just so I can smell between so that way. And then when you watch a little bit of TV or something until 11:30 and go to sleep after that because that way I'm not staying too late because, you know, I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, I'm going to try to go live on TikTok probably Thursday because, but actually, no, I'm going live on YouTube because I did the drafts and stuff, so my dad's food eggs, so I go live on TikTok today Friday night, so. I think that's that was. It took them on top of the Phillies to get that first run of the game. They had to wait till the ninth inning to get it. So pitching change for the Mets. So Mets come in there because them pitching one day. Coming to pitch for the Mets to be Edwin Diaz. Oh my God, Edwin Diaz gonna make us look bad. It's gonna really do us dirty. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Stevenson come next to bat for the Phillies. We got Philly players on first base and second base. 0 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Edwin Diaz got a pitch coming up for Stevenson. Great boy. Uh, and Kyle Stevenson flies out to left fielder Brandon Nemo. And Kyle Stevenson's out. Kyle Stevenson, you open one. Kyle Stevenson got out on the first pitch. How do you get out on the first pitch? And coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Bryson Stock. Next to bat for the Phillies, we got Philly players on first and second base. 1 out, top of the ninth. Here we go. Edwin Diaz got a pitch coming up for you. Second base for Rising Cats goes strike 1-1. Edwin Diaz got another pitch for you. Second base for you. Swing that one's a 5-balls 1-2. And Edwin Diaz got another pitch coming up for you. Second base for you. You swing it that one goes high there, go way back there. That ball is going, gone. 3-run home run for Bryson Stott, and the Phillies have extended their lead. So the score is the Phillies have 4 runs, the Mets have 5 runs, and the Phillies will get a 3-run score in the top of the ninth thanks to J.T. Realmuto, Alabama, and Bryson Stott's 3-run home run. And this is Bryson Stott's second home run on the 2025 season, a 5-run of right center field. And the Phillies are down by 1 run. We're back in this game. Tell you the Phillies made a comeback. We call it comeback Phillies. We come back, man. When we down nothing, down 0-0 for 8 innings, and we come back and we come in the ninth and we do this. Hello, Bryson Stott hit a home run. That's what we talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we do out here. We come back Phillies. And Bryson Stott is 2-5, you know. We ain't losing this game. We're not losing this game to no freaking Mets. Hell no. That's why we call it comeback Phillies, because we always do this. You know, we feel like the game's about to be over, and then we come out and do this. You see, we wake the freak up, man. And where you at, what's next? The Phillies out here trying to wake up and come back. This team is waking up, yo. We ain't going down without a fighting. That's why they call us the fighting Phillies for them. Because we fighting. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we had Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Edwin Diaz got a pitch, couldn't reach right, great boy. And when these got pitch to each other, Roddy catch goes balls when early. And when these got no pitch to each other, Roddy catch goes strike with 1-1. And when these got no pitch to each other, swinging the mids, strike 2 1 2. And when these got no pitch to each other, good way 1. Swinging the mids, and that's strike 3. And then when these and Trey Turner is out. Trey Turner, you 0 for 3 with your second strikeout. So coming up next, the bat the Phillies, we got 3-time MVP White Sox. And next to that, the Phillies, no Philly Bears on base, 2 outs, top of the 9. Here we go. Harvard Nation. Harvard Nation. And when these got a pitch going to reach for your boys, get ready, born. Swing in the mids, and strike 1-1. And then when these got another pitch going to for your boys, get ready, born. You swing it that one, that's a foul tip, that's on 2. Come on, boys. We need something so we can get actually, come on, man. If you hit something, we could probably, like, come on, boys. We need you. And then when these got another pitch coming, boys, get ready, born. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3, and Bryce is out. And that's the ball game. Final score is 5-4. Phillies lose. So the Phillies will advance on the 13-10 on the season. The Mets will advance to 16-7 on the season. The Phillies will get the 10 loss. The Mets will get the 16 win. And yeah. And we lost in the y'all. We just lost this game. Like what the hell, y'all? We just lost the game. We could have had it. It's all Vice Office fault, man. Vice Office closes the game right there. And now Aaron Noah is 0 for 5. Finally, we got Aaron Noah some runs in the ninth inning, and then we lost the game. Yeah, so. Shout out to Stop. So thank you guys for watching. Shout out to Stop 9 coming stream. Shout out to Wednesday coming stream. Shout out to everybody coming to stream. And shout out to Madaga's friends coming to stream for the raid. And all the people from his people came to thank you for the raid. I appreciate y'all. So, and all that good stuff. So, guys, I will be streaming the Phillies at the New York Mets for game number 2 of the 3-game series tomorrow night at 7:10 p.m. And, so, hope that one could be good. And I'm going to tell you the pitching matchups for tomorrow night's game. Just to let y'all know. And, I'm going to tell you the pitching matchups for tomorrow night's game, guys. So the pitching matchup for tomorrow night's game is going to be Christopher Sanchez versus, let me tell you this one real fast. So it's going to be Christopher Sanchez versus Griff Cannon tomorrow. So it's Christopher Sanchez versus Griff Cannon tomorrow. So Christopher Sanchez is 2-0 on the season with 31 strikeouts and a 2.96 ERA. And Griffin Cannon is 2-1 on the season with 21 strikeouts and a 3.43 ERA. So let's see if Christopher Sanchez can get some run support tomorrow and try to get his third win of the season on the road. Because we know that Christopher Sanchez is good is a good pitcher at home, but on the road, Christopher Sanchez is not that great. So we all know that we all remember last season on the road, Christopher Sanchez couldn't strike people out because he's terrible. When Christopher Sanchez is away from home, he's not a good pitcher. But when Christopher Sanchez pitches at home at Citibank Park, he lights out. So we gotta see if Christopher Sanchez will actually play good, will actually pitch good tomorrow. Because if Christopher Sanchez mess up tomorrow's games because the way he pitches at home is way better than on the road because it's that bad. So so that good stuff. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But enough being said, guys, hope you guys enjoy the rest of y'all Monday night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night for my next Phillies regular season live favorite. Let's go Phillies, Jam! Dang, I can't believe we lost the match. We could have had that. That's okay, guys. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna try again tomorrow night and see if we can try to win a game at least. Oh yeah, and by the way, Aaron Nola, you're the worst pitcher ever. Now you 0-5 in the season. You suck. And Rod Thompson, you're the worst manager ever. So.